Hi, this is Dr. Michael Smith Sr., your network marketing coach and spiritual trainer. It's time for another motivation just for you. This is number 106. What we're going to discuss today, just for a few moments, is inspiration. What does that word mean to you? What does it do to you when you hear that word inspiration? Does something stir up on the inside of you when you hear that particular word? Do you know what that word means? What exactly is inspiration? Is a divine influence directly and immediately inserted upon the mind or soul. Wow, I love that. A divine influence directly and immediately exerted upon the mind or soul. So the question is this: with you today, what are the things that are influencing you the most right now? In other words, what's dominating your mind? What's dominating your soul? What's dominating your thought patterns? Right now, are you concentrating on things more that are going to propel you toward greatness or slow you down or repel you, etc.? You need something that's going to inspire you, and preferably something of a divine nature. Meaning this, what do we mean by divine nature? Not trying to go super religious on you, but meaning that something is wholesome, something that is good, something that is purposed toward goodness. Now, who or what inspires you? You must have something or someone that's going to motivate you or inspire you. I know a lot of times we have roles in the universe or roles in the marketplace or what have you, and some people believe and feel as though they can do things on their own. I beg to differ. We all need trainers or leaders or inspiration from someone. And the best thing about that is this: when you are being inspired, you then in turn will have something to inspire others. So who or what is it that inspires you? Now, the next thing is, who are you inspiring? You see, the magnificent thing about this is this: you must be inspired in order to inspire. You get it? So in other words, that chain that comes from the universe, that chain of power, that chain of inspiration, that chain of motivation that's divinely writ, comes from somewhere, and it comes to someone to give to someone else. So in other words, you're not maintaining and you're not holding on to your inspiration. You're not holding on to your motivation from a divine presence or divine source. You are commissioned to give it out. You are commissioned to give it back. So if you are not inspiring someone, and let me encourage you, you may be saying, well, Michael, I'm a nobody. You may be saying, well, Michael, I don't have anyone to inspire. Well, I disagree. Everyone inspires someone. If you are a single mother or father, if you are a person that's just now starting your business, if you're a person that, just growing up, you're just coming of age, you may be a teenager or what have you, you may be thinking in your mind, I have no inspiration to give to anyone. I want you to look back on your life. I want you to pull the clock back and look back on your life and just think, did you ever inspire a young person? Did you ever inspire a 2-year-old? Did you ever inspire a older adult or someone else in your area of influence? Did you ever just think back for a moment? So what I want to do right now, I want to eliminate the fact and the thought that you think that you do not inspire anyone. We all inspire someone, but the trick about this is this: you must be able to know when you are inspiring, and you must be able to know what it is and how it is your inspiration works with others. Find your place in the universe, find your motivation, find your purpose, and then you channel those inspirations in that lane, in that process, down that track. In other words, I don't deviate. I'm not trying to inspire someone that's a chemist. In other words, in regards to their particular field or their particular craft or their particular purpose. I may give them inspiration to continue to motivate, to continue to inspire, to continue to meditate, to invent, etc. But beyond that, I'm not trying to get into their mix, because that's not my purpose. So, in other words, I look within myself, find where I am in my inspiration. Where am I gaining inspiration from? You know, why am I gaining inspiration from? So if I'm gaining inspiration, I must give inspiration back. In other words, you receive from the universe, you must give back to the universe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dr. Michael Smith Sr. Your quick note for today, Motivation 106, just for you, inspiration. You can contact me at 206-577-7256, extension 1. You can find some information about me in my bio and consulting information at www.michaelsmithsenior.info. Go to my training channel on YouTube. You can get it at michaelsmithsenior.net, www.michaelsmithsenior.net, or go directly to YouTube at youtube.com/Dr. Michael Smith Sr. Connect with me on Facebook. I'd love to be your friend. Facebook.com/Michael Smith Sr. God bless you. God keep you. I look forward to seeing you on the next video presentation. Bye-bye now.